last 6 weeks, and I'm here to tell you. Basically, I have been dealing with Royal Mail claims, PayPal disputes and bank chargebacks. I lost about £300 in February alone. And it was just a nightmare. So basically, Royal Mail lost 2 parcels, and those parcels cost me the best part of £200. The first one was the stickers that you've seen in a previous vlog. The envelope came back to me with absolutely nothing in it, barely in one piece. That was approximately £50 worth of stickers, which I then had to reprint. Now, Royal Mail won't cover that because there's a wild rabbit running around in the field. I got distracted. Royal Mail won't cover that because essentially the customer got her address wrong on her Etsy when she ordered. So the address on the label was slightly wrong in the sense that there was no house number and the town or city was spelt wrong. I mean, if they had a regular postman, I'm pretty sure the postman could have worked it out, but that would be common sense. So yeah, it ended up coming back to me and the customer was apologetic and was happy to pay for the postage for it to be sent out again. But I obviously had to wait for that parcel to come back before I could do that. When that parcel arrived back, there was absolutely nothing in the envelope and the envelope was in tatters, basically. I then contacted Royal Mail and said, look, it's arrived back here with nothing in it. I want to claim. So I filled out a claims form and they will not cover it because the address was wrong on the parcel. I have tried to appeal it, but it's their policies, so I had to reprint that and send it back out. Like I said, it was about a £50-60 order, so that's £50-60 lost because Royal Mail couldn't send it back to me in one piece. I don't even know why they put that through the letterbox, to be honest with you. They'd have been better off just saying, you know, not sending it back at all. But the second item that Royal Mail lost was an order of 3 embroidered hoodies, which approximately came to about £180. This parcel was fairly local. Where I live, local is like not really local. It's still a good 20 miles away. So it wasn't feasible for me to hand deliver it. Otherwise I would have done. It's still, you know, within 30 miles. I would consider that local because of where we live. We're quite in a rural location. The parcel just didn't arrive. It was sent 24-hour tracked, or it might have been 48-hour tracked. I checked the tracking and it had gone to a completely different delivery office out of the county. They tried to tell me that was normal. I've put in a claim and I'm yet to hear back, but I obviously then had to redo that order and I'm £180 down from that as well. So Royal Mail alone cost me about £200, give or take, in 1 month, in just 2 lost parcels, and currently I am not getting anything back from Royal Mail, so it's just ridiculous to me. We should be able to trust them to send parcels, especially only 20 miles down the road, but clearly not. Third thing that happened to me, to be honest, it was quite upsetting. I don't really have any words for it. So essentially, a lady had messaged me on Instagram. She wanted some box seal stickers and logo stickers. I directed her to the website. We had been talking and chatting and she said she wanted a certain design on it. That was fine. She was uploading her own designs. She then purchased 50 box seals and they were large box seals, the biggest I'd ever done at that point. And I think it was 5 sheets of 20mm logo stickers. Now with the printer that I use to print the logo stickers, it doesn't always pick up fine details, and this logo had a very, very fine detail on it. At the time of posting, it's completely my fault. I did not notice that the fine details hadn't come up on the logo stickers, and if I'd noticed, I would have contacted her and said, you know, what do you want to do? So I sent them out. The lady also on the same day placed a second order for, I think it was 50, it might have been a 50 or 100 flyers. Again, she uploaded the design. She'd said that she forgot to put the leaflets in the same order, so she was going to place another order, and before I could even respond, she placed the order. It wasn't a problem. I sent them out separately, but she paid for 2 lots of postage, so I thought, well, I'll send them out separately. She's paid for it, and also the stickers would have been ready a lot quicker than the flyers anyway. So I sent everything out. Well, I sent the logo stickers out, printed the flyers, and this was on a Friday afternoon. They were going to be posted on the Monday. They were ready to go. I just needed to trim them up. On the Saturday, whilst we were away with family, I received a message on Instagram refund from this lady and she was not happy with her logo stickers. Bearing in mind, on the Friday, maybe the Thursday, I had posted a picture of the box seals on Instagram, and this lady had commented saying that they were perfect and she couldn't wait to see them. She then posted it to her story and was like, oh my god, can't wait to get them, can't wait to use them, etc, etc. On Saturday she's messaged me and wasn't happy with these logo stickers, and you know, I apologised and said, look, sometimes fine lines don't come up, like don't show up after printing. If she was to have the same size logo stickers again, the same thing would happen again. So I'd recommend going bigger or altering the logo slightly, which I was happy to do for her. I was happy to reprint them. I said I'd reprint them for her, and I apologised. Then she went off on a tangent. Let me pull it up. So yeah, she'd messaged me about the logo stickers and she'd said, hello, I've just received and it doesn't have my design what I sent. Dog is missing, I'm so upset I can't use them. I don't understand why I was charged £10 for one delivery. I know I added an item but confused how this came to £10. If you had a problem printing these, surely the best thing to do is to consult with the customer first. I'd like a full refund. I mean, my first thoughts from this were, if she had an issue with the delivery, why wasn't this raised before she paid, or at the time of paying, or after she paid, you know? And also it wasn't for one delivery, it was for two. So I responded with, hello, I'm so sorry about that. With the printers we use, sometimes thinner lines can be harder to see. We don't alter any of the designs before printing. They are simply added to the software, sized up or down, printed and then cut. I'm happy to reprint them for you, but with that size, ultimately the same thing will happen. Best option is to opt for bigger stickers. You've paid £5.50 for the delivery of the stickers and then £5.50 for the delivery of the flyers, which will be sent out on Monday. This is 2 deliveries plus 2 delivery charges. Delivery charges include postage and packaging. A lot of time, care and materials go into the packaging our items. Let me know if you'd like them reprinted, and if so, what size, and I'll sort this on Monday for you. You know, I immediately apologised. I mean, I don't know. I did what I thought was right at the time. At the end of the day, I'm only human, and I missed something small. I shouldn't have missed it, and I admit that. I'm happy to admit that, but I missed it. I apologise and I have offered to reprint. This lady then replied saying, hi, unfortunately I do not wish to print these again with yourselves if the same issue is going to happen again. I thought I'd try and help out a small business, but I can't use these stickers as the main focus of the logo isn't even visible. Also, charging of delivery doesn't add up. The Royal Mail postage label says it's £2.70 on the box I received for all the items included in that packaging. If you're saying it's £5.50 per delivery, if the charge is also for the clear slip and the cardboard sleeve, it's unlikely that costs an additional £2.80 for those 2 items each time. I'd just like a refund for my order please, as I'm not happy with how they've turned out. I'm not being unreasonable in this request. I've asked for a product and chosen you for the service, and you haven't provided on that front with what I need, so I'll now need to purchase elsewhere. Also, it seems there's no cross-checking with a customer first. It just seems very unprofessional. So obviously I understood why the customer was upset. With regards to the postage, it's not just about the items that we use for packaging. For example, every sticker sheet that comes through my business and gets posted out is trimmed, and that takes time. So those with other businesses probably know how expensive board-backed envelopes are, cello bags are, you know, the thank you cards and stuff. Obviously I make my own, so they are a little bit cheaper, but they're still expensive. And all the stickers that I put on my products, there's at least 4 stickers that go into each item. It all adds up. But I have taken that feedback on board, and I've been looking at pricing of postage and packaging and stuff to see if there's any way I can tweak that down a little bit, because what can I do other than try and review it? I responded to this lady. I completely understand your frustration and I really appreciate your feedback. I want to make sure you're happy with your order, so I'd love to work on a fix for you rather than issuing a full refund. Just to clarify, are the box seals okay? If so, I can focus on reprinting the stickers for you to make sure the design prints clearly. I'll thicken the lines on the dog so it shows up better in a smaller size, and then I'll get them reprinted and sent out to you. As a goodwill gesture, I'll also be happy to offer a 50% refund on the logo sticker since they didn't turn out as expected. So not only had I offered to fix the issue, I've also offered a 50% refund. Regarding the delivery charges, these cover not just the Royal Mail cost but also packaging materials, handling and the time to ensure everything is carefully packed and arrives safely. However, I understand how this might not have been clear, and I'll take that feedback on board for the future. Let me know how you'd like to proceed and I'll do my best to get this sorted for you. So the logo sticker she ordered, it was 5 sheets and it came to £4.50, so the 50% refund was £2.25. At this point, I checked the comment on my post about the box seals, and I checked my stories, and the comment that she posted on the post for the box seals had disappeared, as had the story. So she had also already retracted her positive comments on the other stickers. She then said, I appreciate the offer to reprint these, however I do not want my logo altered in any way by you editing the lines making them thicker. I've had these printed via another company previously and there's never been an issue. I have put my trust in you to deliver on creating this product for me and it hasn't worked out. I'm not happy with the order at all. Not only is the main part and central image of my logo missing on every single sticker, even the box seals are blurry. I'm not happy with the offer of a partial refund as there's nothing from the order I've received I would be happy to use. I requested a full refund and stated my reasons why, none of which are my fault. However, as a business, you'd think your main focus would be on the quality and accuracy of your prints. Surely after printing these, you would have noticed the main logo not showing up before packaging them. There needs to be a quality check control system in place to stop things like this happen. I expect a full refund. Now, the box seals were not blurry. If they were blurry, I wouldn't have sent them out, and I certainly wouldn't have posted them on my Instagram page for all to see. So I know there was nothing wrong with those, and I know she's just frustrated about the logo stickers, and that's why she then said that they were blurry and retracted her comments, etc. I said, I completely understand your frustration and I really appreciate your feedback. However, as a business, I do have to stick to my policies. Personalised items are non-refundable unless faulty, and I printed exactly what was provided without alterations. Additionally, you approved the box seals when I posted a picture before they were dispatched, and they were not blurry at that stage. If there was any concerns, that would have been the time to address them. That being said, I want to offer a fair resolution, so I can either refund... Hello, Sully. Your bum's in my way. I can either refund 50% of the logo stickers, £2.25 as a goodwill gesture, or reprint the stickers at a larger size to ensure the design is printed clearly. Let me know which you'd prefer and I'll get this sorted for you. Then she said, you didn't send them for me to proof check, so you've lied. I didn't receive any pictures. You posted them on your page, no close-ups or nothing. Are you serious? That's embarrassing on your behalf as a business owner, not giving a refund on faulty products. That's actually shocking. I've tried to be reasonable with you and sort this out professionally. Like I said, I do not wish for you to make me any more faulty stickers. I'm not happy with them. Surely when you packed these, you'd have seen no dog on the logo. Didn't think to mention this to the customer and then sent them out. Anyway, this customer care is absolutely the worst I've dealt with. How could I address concerns when you never sent a proof of stickers? Doesn't add up. Very strange. From your policy there, it is faulty. Fault is due to the printing process not showing the logo correctly. This means it's refundable under the same policy you've just mentioned, as what I have received is not the final image that I originally provided you with. That's a printing error on your side, not from my logo. Therefore, I expect the order refunded. You okay there, sir? I said, I want to be clear, personalised items are printed exactly as provided, and I did not alter your design in any way. The issue with the logo not shown clearly is due to a print size, not a printing defect. That is why I offered to reprint the stickers at a larger size as well as a partial refund as a goodwill gesture. Regarding the box seals, you previously commented that they looked perfect. If there was an issue, that would have been the time to raise it. I cannot offer a refund for items that were printed correctly and approved. That being said, as a final resolution, I'm happy to offer a 75% refund, excluding the original postage cost upon return of these items at your expense. Since this ultimately comes down to a change of mind rather than a fault of production, for the box seals, returning the order is the fairest way forward. Let me know how you'd like to proceed. Now, this lady then continued to send me voice notes, which I would not listen to because I was out with my family, so it was already enough that I was having to respond to her. But the error is from your side, as my logo provided clearly shows the dog. If it doesn't show up in your prints after they're made, that's not due to any fault of mine. I would have checked the stickers after printing and contacted me saying that they haven't turned out correctly. Would you like a refund for this? You say about how much care goes into checking these orders, and yet glaring errors like this seem to slip through. So, like I said, I understand why she was frustrated, but the problem is the stickers are so small that it's not that obvious that it didn't show up, and I just missed it. And yes, that's my fault, and I fully admit that, which is why I've offered to partially refund, replace, etc. She then said to me, I'd like to be refunded for the flyers as well. I said, I understand your frustration and I want to clarify that the items are printed and shipped as per the design you provided. Since you didn't request a proof check for the stickers or box seals, they were processed and shipped according to my standard procedure. You later commented on the Instagram post about the box seals, saying that they looked perfect. This was after they had already been printed and shipped, which served as your approval. You're not going on the desk, Sally. What are you doing, bro? The issue of the stickers is due to the design's fine details which don't show up clearly at a small size. However, I cannot offer a full refund for items that were printed as requested and approved after the fact. Regarding the flyers, they are a separate order and will be shipped to you on Monday. Especially because it's already been printed, she can't request a refund on something that has nothing to do with the original issue. Does that make sense? I said I'm offering a 75% refund excluding postage once the items are returned at your expense, as this is the fairest resolution based on my policies. I've been more than fair in offering a resolution, but I feel that I haven't been given the chance to fix the issue. As a small business owner, I'm sure that you can understand how upsetting this situation is for me as well. I've tried to work with you to resolve things in a way that is fair to both sides, and I'd appreciate the same understanding from you. I will not be responding any more today as I'm away and spending time with my family. She then sent me 6 voice notes, and I put, I'm unable to listen to your voice notes. She put, that's fine, I've opened a claim with PayPal now. I put, if you have any further correspondence, please send them via message and I'll get back to you next week. And she said, very unprofessional. How dare I? Do not send the flyers, I want a refund. I do not wish to have any dealings with your company. Shocked at how unpleasant you've been towards me. It really shouldn't have to get like this. You clearly know your faults. Why would you send stickers with half a logo? Didn't you see how they turned out? Didn't you think to tell me? You'd honestly think I'd be happy with this. Surely you know if a design doesn't fit a size well, you'd tell the customer. The whole fine line not printing on small stickers thing is mentioned in all of my listing descriptions. It's the customer's responsibility to read that, basically. I can't message every customer that comes through the door saying, by the way, this logo might not print properly, because ultimately they might come back and say, yes, I know, I've ordered it because I read that and I thought it would be fine. Do you know what I mean? So I can't win. My camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna charge it for a bit, come back and tell you the rest of the story. I've had some lunch, I've had a coffee or two, and I was getting cold, so I popped a hoodie on, but yeah, I can't really fully remember where I got to. But while all this was going on, the lady was posting on her Instagram story, tagging Hoppity Designs and saying how atrocious and awful my customer service is, how bad my products are. Friends were messaging me, telling me that I have to give her a refund and if any decent human would do that. So, you know, this was all on a Saturday whilst I was trying to spend time with my family. It's just not on. So she opened a PayPal case and she'd said that the items were defective, and she'd done that for both orders, so there was 2 open PayPal cases, and obviously she hadn't even received the flyers to say that the items were defective. Anyway, I uploaded all my proof of that, etc, etc. A couple of weeks later, several messages had become backwards and forwards still. She'd blocked me on Instagram. I kept telling her that she needs to talk to me through PayPal. I'm not going to, you know, engage with her on Instagram anymore. They'd gotten all the information that they needed from me on both cases and all the information they needed from her on one case. Then they requested more information from her on the other case. Now, until then, she had been pretty hot on responding to the PayPal case. She, you know, they'd send a message and she'd reply straight away. They'd request information, she'd reply straight away. And then this particular time, you know, it took about 4 days for her to reply. I can't see what information they've requested, and I can't see what information that she's put forward either. I then suddenly got an email saying there was a case opened, and I thought, well, that's strange because there's already 2 cases open. When I went in, what had happened was she'd then gone to her bank or credit card, whatever card she used to pay, she went to the issuer of that card and told them she hadn't received either of the items. I then uploaded proof of delivery, proof of her saying that she'd got them, etc, etc. She essentially had done a chargeback for her bank, and her bank just said, yeah, okay, here's the money. So not only has she got the items, she's got her money back, and I've had to pay a fee for both cases because there was a chargeback. So she paid a total of £50. She's got all of her money back. She's got all of the products, even though she kept saying to me, I'm going to send them back anyway. I have no doubt that she's using those products at all because there's nothing wrong with them. And I'm £50 down for the products, as well as £24 down for the £12 chargeback fee for both cases. So yeah. I had a pretty shit month in February, financially and emotionally, to be honest, because okay, I made a mistake on the stickers and I admitted that straight away, accepted fault and, you know, offered to fix it, but I wasn't given the chance to fix it and I felt that was very unfair. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to make a living. I do this full time. I've done this full time for 7 years now, but that doesn't matter because, I don't know, it just drives me mad because I'm human too, and I think people forget that. Yes, okay, I'm a small business, but that means that it's just me. And when you speak to a small business the way that you do, telling me, what was it? Get a life, learn how to run a business, you pathetic person. They were the exact words. It's just not on to speak to anyone like that, let alone a business owner. I think people need to realise that there are real people behind businesses, especially small businesses. So yeah, but anyway, we're moving on, and I've now just got to try and recoup the £300 that I lost in February. I'm gonna head off. Hopefully next week's vlog will be a little bit happier, or a lot happier. I felt like I just needed to explain where I'd been for the last 6 weeks because I was on a pretty good roll getting my videos out, and then shit happens and I disappeared for a little while. Didn't plan on disappearing, I was going to carry on, but to be honest, I was quite emotionally drained, and not just that, I'd also had loads of orders coming through and I just wanted to focus on them, and we'd been away quite a few times and things. It was just a busy 6 weeks, to be honest. But yeah, focusing on the new collection, which is coming out on the 31st of March. It is called the Pastel Edit. It is business stationery for those that don't necessarily have proper branding, or people that are doing it for just a little hobby, anything like that. Very excited to release it, and hopefully no one will bring me down on that one. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry I've been MIA, but rest assured I'm back, and I'll see you guys next week for another vlog. Bye!